So what is up guys, it's DreamsMC here, and as you guys can see, this is going to be a tutorial on how to dual wield before Channel Update 54 comes out. So as you guys know, we can't actually dual wield swords just yet, but if you guys do watch this tutorial, you'll be able to dual wield like a pro like me. So make sure you guys do leave a like on the video, make sure you guys do subscribe, and also just leave your gamer tag down in the description if you guys do want, just leave a gamer tag down in the description if you guys do want a gift card giveaway, because I'm doing it at the end of the month and I'm just going to send it to random gamer tags. So yeah, just make sure you leave your gamer tag and make sure you like the video and are subscribed. So guys, from DreamsMC, and until the next time, enjoy the rest of the tutorial. You guys can see now we're on the 360, and what you guys want to do on the 360 is you want to create a new world. It doesn't matter which game mode it is. I think just make sure it's offline and make sure that this save that you have it on, guys, is on the USB drive. Make sure your USB drive is formatted, so make sure that USB you have has nothing else on it, because the Xbox 360 is going to ask you, or your PS3 is going to ask you to format it when you do it. So just make sure that you've got a USB that you don't need to use anymore, or just put the files on your computer and then just format the drive. So as you guys can see here, this is the world we've got. I'm just going to quickly put this on creative, and as you guys can see here, I'm just going to put a bunch of random items in my inventory, ones that I can then change out later for other stuff that I want. So for example, I'm just going to put anything. I can literally put anything. I'm going to put a diamond block on my head. So this is post commentary, so I'm not actually doing this in game now, but I'm just recording to you guys what I would have done. So I'm going to put an arrow in my offhand slot, which I will then switch out, and then I'm going to put helmet on my head, which I will then switch off. So make sure you save it before you exit and save, because sometimes it won't work. Just make sure you save it, and then just make sure you then exit and save, and then once you do that, it should be all fine. Now you've got that done. Once you've done that, you can now plug your USB into your computer, and then we can load up the universal Minecraft mod tool on your computer. So as you guys see, new world, new mods, there we've done that, and that world is fine. That's everything's okay from there. And then now we just need to go over this to PC, and just make sure that you guys plug in your USB into the PC, and just make sure that you've come off the Minecraft app before you eject it, because you don't want any bugs or stuff like that. So we're gonna go over to the PC now. You guys can see this is the screen where you pick your platform. I'm on the Xbox 360, so I'm going to select my world, open that. Your USB has to be in as well. Now what you want to do is you want to go to players, then just click your name, and if nothing happens, guys, I think you have to wait for a minute. Just double click your name, because sometimes it isn't always going to work. I'm not sure why. I'm fairly new to the software, so just make sure you double click your name, or click right click and then click go to chunk, because that is what you should do. So as you guys can see here, this is it's just taken a while. So yeah, we're just going to go to chunk locator. I'm just going to mess around with this, but yeah, just go to chunk, and then what I did again is I just double click my name after that. So as you guys can see, we've got our inventory here. Now I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to change, like the arrow. I said I'm going to change that to the sword. So I'm going to change that, because since the arrow was the one in the offhand slot, so in my left hand, I'm going to put a sword there, so that I'll be able to dual wield. So as you guys can see there, I'm putting the sword there. Then I'm going to, I think I'm going to change this helmet. I think I should change this helmet, and I think I do change the helmet. But yeah, just change anything. All you guys really need to know is that I do change the arrow that's an offhand slot. Just make sure you change the one that you said you were going to change. And so once you're done messing around with any other stuff, if you guys do want to mess around with any other stuff, just make sure you click the top left hand corner where it does have a little save icon. Then it will say the world has been saved, rehashed, and something else, and then you just click OK, and just make sure you safely eject your USB. Now once that's done, you then plug it into your 360. And so as you guys can see, now that I've loaded back up the world, this is going to be basically how to do it. So as you've loaded up the world, your mod should be working and everything should be fine. So like I said, guys, it was fairly simple to do this, fairly easy, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. You can mess around with this a bit more, as you guys know, because mods are there. You can mess around with it a bit more, but it's up to you guys whether or not you want to mess around with this mod tool a bit more. I'm going to be bringing some couple other videos just showing you guys all the cool stuff you can do, or at least trying to. But yeah, guys, from DreamsMC, and until the next time, it's going to be peace from me.